If you're hosting Thanksgiving this year at your home, it's nice to spruce it up a little bit and add some holiday flair to impress your guests. And Trevor Hill joins us now with some great tips. Thank you so much for coming back to the show. And okay, I'm hosting, and we only have like a week now. It's not too late, though, to add a few things ahead of the holiday.
It's not, and it's so easy when you have some staples, or maybe you need to run out and grab some staples. You know, people used to, I would say more back in the day, have more formal settings. So they would have like a Thanksgiving setting and a Christmas setting, and they would have all these plates stacked up like crazy. You don't really need to do that. Okay. You can just, okay, look at how simple this is. We have plates, white plates. You could have black plates, you know.
There's no turkeys on them or anything.
Right, no turkeys. Now you just spruce them up a little bit with a napkin. How simple is that? And you can obviously get napkins everywhere. So just
all price points.
All price points, yeah.
Good stuff.
So this one specifically, actually this is my own napkin from home, brought it. I got it from McNeil and Friends. And then this napkin ring I thought is so perfect because it's just festive. It's not specifically Thanksgiving or Christmas. Right. So you can switch it out, and I kind of wanted to show, for example, look at how beautiful it is for Christmas. So you can easily swap that out. Obviously not with the other decor on there, but if you wanted it for Christmas instead of Thanksgiving.
Budget friendly, you get more mileage out of it that way. Right. I love it. This is also, I always go back to kind of kid friendly too, because that's not going to break or get knocked over or become a disaster if you have kids running around the table either. Talk about a few of the other things. These could be kind of part of your tablescape, right? Exactly.
So you don't have to do a ton. And one thing I wanted to talk about, not only being able to switch out some of those items, you could also get, you know, a plate, just a small plate that goes on top of your regular dinnerware, and that'll make it feel a little festive. So it's nice to be able to switch out those items really simply. But one thing I really wanted to touch base on, you know, obviously giving thanks is gift giving. And one thing some people don't think about is not only that host gift, you know, the hostess gift, bringing it to whoever's hosting it, but also the host should be giving gifts, in my opinion, not spending a ton of money. Like these salt and pepper shakers are from Target, really affordable. You can put one at each place setting, and then they can take them home with them. And
I love it.
I know. And then you also have, you're also able to look back and think of those items, you know, as a guest from that Thanksgiving.
And talk about budget friendly. Again, you're decorating your table plus giving them a gift. So it's not like you have to hide these in a bag on the counter, right? You can have them on the table?
Right, have them on the table. Yeah, and you don't even have to put them in a bag, just put them on the table. And then here, these plush pumpkins.
Love them.
I'm so obsessed with these. Have you ever felt a real plush pumpkin? Because they have a lot of like remakes now that, you know, are just like filled with cotton, but those plush pumpkins are so nice. Those are made in, they're actually made in Minnesota.
Really?
And yeah, and they're available at a few different retailers, some in Minneapolis, and then I know McNeil and Friends carries them. I keep saying McNeil.
They have such beautiful things at that location.
They do, yeah. I mean,
Everything
and so
is gorgeous.
That's actually my pumpkin too.
Okay.
But I thought it was, you know, it's a small little token for the host. You know, those are not the cheapest by any means.
And I love the color too. But I mean, it's outside of the typical, just doesn't have to be orange.
Exactly. I know, and look at this Indian corn. All the different color that's in there. It's so pretty. So yeah, you don't have to think of just fall colors, of just the, you know, the auburn colors or the, you know, the rust or the yellow. You can really break away from it.
I love it. Just a few little details can really make a big difference for decorating for the holiday. Before you go, I mean, if you have more time, paint, pillows, anything, you know.
Absolutely. Paint is one of the easiest things you can always do. We've said that before on the show, but I love to reiterate it, especially if it's the first time somebody's tuning in to get some tips. Definitely repaint. A fresh coat of paint makes all the difference, and it's the most affordable way you can really change your space and shock your guests when they walk in.
Trevor Hill, thank you so much for coming. You always inspire me to do a little extra.
I have a little gift for you,
a
salt and pepper shaker, even though you didn't come over for Thanksgiving. But
well, thank you.
There you go.
Awesome. All right, stay with us. Coming up next here on North Dakota Today, it's turkey time with an interesting twist.